Hey guys, it's Eric. Sorry for the bad lighting. I'm just sitting here. Uh, I've been thinking about doing this video for a while, but I just don't like to talk about stuff like this. So I just kind of like to, I don't know. I don't like everybody to know like everything that I'm into type of a thing. Like I've said numerous times, I'm actually a really private person, but I see the value of helping other people out, and also just the value of creating content. And I like it and I enjoy it, and it makes me feel like I'm giving back. So the cool thing is I get to help the people that want to be helped, whereas like, I might have a family member that I want to desperately help, but they don't want help, so you can't really do anything about it. So anyways, I got a little bit of a story for you guys. Like I said, I think it's funny when YouTubers cram research to figure out something that they don't know anything about to then create content on it. This is just back in 2000, it would have been the winter of 2013 or 14, depending on when I started reading it. I read a book called The Creature on Jekyll Island, which is, it's like over 1,000-page book. They say that it reads really good, but I can't read like that. I don't enjoy reading. The book that I enjoy reading is Robert Kiyosaki's book that I always talk about, Rich Dad Poor Dad, and all his books, because they're written at like a 5th grade reading level. So, but anyways, this book, Creature on Jekyll Island, is basically talking about how the Federal Reserve got started. And so the reason that I know it was in 2013 or 14 is because I just got started trucking that year. And that was the winter that we did construction on the Metrodome. We tore the Metrodome down, and we worked nights, and it was we were supposed to be getting paid. We were getting paid hourly on the job. We were supposed to be getting paid for 12 hours a night. So it was a long, 11 to 12 hour night, or hours a day, but it was a night job. So there was nothing to do, no one to talk to except for the other 80 trucks on the road, but that got old real fast. So I decided that it'd be a good time to pick that book up on Audible, which I did. And the only bummer about reading online is you can't highlight it and go back and look at it. So, but anyways, like I say, the book is basically talking about how the Federal Reserve got started. And it's just an interesting fact, or if the book is true, because I didn't fact check the book, it actually goes into a lot more stuff. It talks about how different nonprofits got started, charities got started, like the Red Cross, and like talks about, I don't know, lots of different things that I forget. I don't even know. I forget about the stuff. And it's been a long time since I've read it. But it talks about kind of the evolution of our money and currency and stuff like that. And the reason that I'm doing this video tonight for you guys is kind of to talk about, if anyone's ever stopped to wonder how I don't know. To me, this is absolutely crazy. So I don't know why you would think of this, but hopefully now you'll think of this. So basically, the Federal Reserve, to my knowledge and what I've read, which like I haven't done a lot of research past reading this book, so it's not a part of the government. Like, it's actually a business, which is to what I understand. So how the federal government actually makes money, this is crazy to me. This blows my mind, even though I learned about it a long time ago, but it's still crazy to just talk about this with you guys. So they make money you got to think of this like a business, like a criminal enterprise business. Not saying that they are, but like a drug dealer or like a very successful person that has a bunch of cash that is worth nothing. They can't do anything with it until they basically turn it into something else. They run it through another business. They pay taxes on it. Then they can use the money. That is basically how the Federal Reserve works. They make money. They don't get the money until they can charge interest on the money. So they're actually making their money off of the interest of the money that they make, which is just crazy. And another thing is, which got me, the reason I'm doing this video is because I can't believe that our world is in the financial straits that it's in, but every freaking day, well, it didn't today, but the stock market closes higher. So what do like illegal enterprises do? And I'm just saying, it's just crazy, the similarities, even though it's not an illegal enterprise. I'm not calling it that. But they basically buy businesses and then they convert their fake money into real money that they can actually spend. Now, from what I understand, the reason that the stock market is going up is because the Federal Reserve is printing all this money, and they're basically buying up debt in the stock market, in the bonds, which I just know the elementary term of what a bond is. So I don't want to get into that too much, but I'm just basically saying that that's crazy. They're printing money. They're now turning something that isn't valuable, which is our money, the money, they're throwing it into the stock market. They're buying things up. So then it actually turns into a real asset. They're charging interest on something that they printed so that it can turn into a real asset. Now, one weird thing is that I don't even understand it. I'm just going to throw it out there because it contradicts what I'm saying is, now they're basically, the feds are at a zero interest rate. So I don't really understand how they make money there, but it's just an interesting thing, and it's just something to talk about. Like, I'm not trying to be, it's just, what do you guys think? Have you heard anything about this? Do you think I'm wrong? I don't, because I'm not doing research on this other than what I've just learned and studied for my own financial well-being. So, thanks. Bye.